also share about another model which is there, which is the science of power manifestation. So this is another beautiful model where Supreme founder of Hinduism has revived the science of manifesting Shaktis. And just by the initiation, by watching the daily satsang, you will be able to start manifesting powers at the end of it. And if you want to have, a particular like a personal guidance by the supreme point of Hinduism himself, where he's sitting with you teaching you how to manifest the powers of third eye reading, how to manifest the powers of body scanning, where you can scan your own body just by using your third eye, see your own body, see where the various issues are, and be able to give healing to that particular part of your body. Or the science of remote vision, where you can see any distance, where you can see any place in any part of the world, where you can do the mind reading just by connecting with your third eye, be able to see the mind, be able to see the thoughts of the person in front of you. There are 463 powers that the supreme point of Hinduism has blessed the world with. It's not just the supreme point of Hinduism blessing or giving it, giving you the detailed, powerful cognitions as each power manifests out of the powerful cognitions. So, giving you that right, powerful understanding of what cognition inside of you can give you that click to make you manifest the powers. And then giving you the Shastra Pramana, the scriptural reference, the direct Sanskrit words of Paramashiva, like when Paramashiva gives the various techniques in the Vijnana Bhairava Tantra, he gives the detailed step-by-step guidance of how, when you close your eyes, how you have to unclutch from everything, how you have to feel that oneness, and then when you are in that oneness with Paramashiva, you are able to manifest the powers. So giving you the Shastra Pramana, the Apta Pramana. The Apta Pramana, as we mentioned earlier, is the various detailed scriptural references of the various masters in the Vedic times, like various rishis and sages, and then the personal supreme point of Hinduism's experience. So like this, as Nithyananda is here as the supreme point of Hinduism, customized for each and every one of us. So once again, I encourage all the viewers to take this time now to scan the QR code that's projected and start using Ask Nithyananda today. There are ultimate possibilities that are there, ultimate ways that you can experience. We have just given you a gist and an understanding of few that you can experience, but Ask Nithyananda is the supreme point of Hinduism himself, customized, personalized, there 24/7 for you.
So with this, we have the most awaited Satsang, the Darshan of the Supreme Point of Hinduism, on this auspicious day of Akshaya Tritiya. So let's all get ready to receive the direct words, the sacred words from the Supreme Point of Hinduism, our beloved Swamiji. Thank you, Nithyananda.
Mahavagya, spiritual lullaby for Samadhi, and Suprabhatam, wake up call, wake up song for Paramashiva. This Mahavagya is spiritual lullaby for you to fall into Samadhi. Suprabhatam, wake up song for Paramashiva to wake up in you. Just remember this one powerful cognition. This Mahavagya puts me in Samadhi. This is spiritual lullaby for Samadhi. And Suprabhatam, wake up song for Paramashiva in me. for Paramashiva to manifest. With this one spiritual powerful cognition, chant
बंद कर आंखों पे हर बाधा हटा कर तब दूर दूर जो है कह जाएंगे कि सब देखते रह जाएंगे। त्रिनेत्र जागरण जो इसे कहते हैं, कथाओं में जो सुनने को मिलते हैं, कहने में जो लगे नहीं इतना आसान, चिल इतना भी नहीं मुश्किल, बात बनेगी संपूर्ति जब साथ है तो आओ। एक दीक्षा की तो बात है सारी दुनिया में मगर एक ही इंसान, उप्स नॉट इंसान, ये है भगवान। जय 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 नित्यानंदा, जय शिव शंकर नित्यानंदा, जय 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 नित्यानंदा, जय शिव शंकर नित्यानंदा, नित्यानंदो शिवोहम नित्यानंदो सदा शिवोहम नित्यानंदो शिवोहम नित्यानंदो सदा कालेश्वर महाकालं कालाञ्जन निवासिनं कालकृत्कालवेत्तारं प्रणतोऽस्मि सदाशिवं प्रणतोऽस्मि सदाशिवं
सदाशिव सदाशिव नित्यानन्द सदाशिव 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 नित्यानन्द सदाशिव
सर्वकृत् सर्ववेत्तारं सर्वज्ञम् अपराजितं सर्वभूतात्मभूतस्थं प्रणतोऽस्मि सदाशिवं प्रणतोऽस्मि सदाशिवं
सदाशिव सदाशिव नित्यानन्द सदाशिव 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 नित्यानन्द सदाशिव
यो सृजत् सर्वभूतानि ब्रह्मान्द्याश्च सुरासुरा तमहं लोककर्तारं प्रणतोऽस्मि सदाशिवं प्रणतोऽस्मि सदाशिवं
सदाशिवा सदाशिवा नित्यानन्द सदाशिवा 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 नित्यानन्द सदाशिवा
वरं वरेण्यं वरदं वरिष्ठं वरवाहनं वनमालाधरं देवं प्रणतोऽस्मि सदाशिवं प्रणतोऽस्मि सदाशिवं
सदाशिवा सदाशिवा नित्यानन्द सदाशिवा 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 नित्यानन्द सदाशिवा
प्रीतियस्तीति दातारं सुप्रियं प्रियदर्शनम्
नित्यानन्देश्वर परमशिवसमारम्भाम् नित्यानन्देश्वरि परमशिवशक्तिमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम् Oh, oh, oh. I welcome you all with my love and blessing. I welcome all the devotees, disciples, Kailasians, everyone sitting with us all over the world. I welcome all of you with my love and blessings. And today, Big TV, a Telugu TV channel, has sent the questions. Shri Pavanji, Chief Editor of the Big TV Telugu, has sent the questions. I'll surely answer your questions. Shri Pavanji and the Big TV Telugu channel, thank you for sending the questions. And we also have questions from Miss Anjali Swami, Editor and Bureau Chief Arizona of Bharat FM. And thank you, Miss Anjali Swami. I'll answer your questions also. And we have Shri Sandeep Ji, founder and editor in chief of India Speaks Daily YouTube channel, also sent the questions. I'll answer them also. Thank you, Shri Sandeep Ji, founder and editor in chief of India Speaks Daily, for sending the questions. I thank all of you for being here. Paramashiva's direct message from Kailasa on this auspicious Akshaya Tritiya day. Parama Satyas about Akshaya Tritiya. Listen. Akshaya means infinite, eternal. Akshaya is elaborated in Sanskrit scriptures, in Hindu scriptures, in original Sanskrit, the word Akshaya is elaborated with the words Shaswata, Nitya, Nirantara, Ananta. These are the words used in Hindu scriptures in original Sanskrit to explain the word Akshaya. So listen, Akshayam, Shaswatam, Nityam, Ajaram, Purushottamam, Yegamaivad Vidiyam cha Yat Param Brahma Shaswatam. The word Akshaya appears earliest in Rudra Samhita. Rudra Samhita is the earliest reference for the word Akshaya. Of course, Akshaya word is used in Hindu scriptures multiple times in many places. I am saying earliest reference is Rudra Samhita, second canto, 35th sloka. Akshayam Shaswatam Nityam Acharam Purushottamam Yegamevat Vidiyam cha Yat Param Brahma Shaswatam. So Akshaya means infinite. We will have to use many words to translate the word Akshaya. If I have to use only one word, I'll choose infinite. Akshaya means infinite. Listen. Ishvara. Actually, this Rudra Samhita describes Parabrahman, Parameshwara, Paramashiva is Akshayam, Shaswatam, Nityam, Acharam, Purushottamam, Yegamevad Vidiyam cha Yat Param Brahma Shaswatam. It describes Ishvara as Akshaya, infinite. Listen. Whenever you start cognizing Ishvara is Akshaya, you are liberated. Whenever you cognize Ishvara is finite, you fall into delusion. Either you start denying God completely and become atheist, or deny the dimensions of Paramashiva and become agnostic, or deny some of the dimensions of Paramashiva and get into like a rational agnostic, semi-atheist, or kind of a little dry Sankhya. You get into different kinds of delusions when you cognize Ishvara as the finite. And listen, when you cognize Ishvara as finite, you start building a kind of even fear and greed with Ishvara. You start building the relationships like a give and take.
స్వామీజీ ఏం చెప్తున్నారంటే ఈశ్వరుణ్ణి పరమేశ్వరుణ్ణి ఎప్పుడు మనం అక్షయంగానే అర్థం చేసుకోవాలి. అంటే ఇన్ఫైనెట్ అన్ని డైమెన్షన్స్లోనూ పరమేశ్వరుణ్ణి ఇన్ఫైనెట్గానే భావనలో అర్థం చేసుకోవాలి. మనం క్షయంగా మితంగా కొన్ని డైమెన్షన్స్లో అపరిమితంగా కొన్ని డైమెన్షన్స్లో మితంగా అలా భావన చేసినప్పుడు మనం తిరోభావంలో డెల్యూజన్స్లో పడిపోయేందుకు ఆస్కారం ఉంటుంది.
That is also kind of semi-atheism. Be very clear. Only when you cognize Paramashiva, Ishvara is infinite, you are liberated. If you cognize Ishvara as finite, you will fall into some kind of delusion. Same way, Jagat. Jagat is infinite. Jagat is infinite. But
అదేవిధంగా జగత్తు కూడా
when you
జగత్తు
cognize
ఇన్ఫైనైట్.
Jagat as finite, again you fall into delusions. You feel, oh, you have only finite time to be with Jagat, enjoy Jagat, celebrate Jagat, and you get into the greed or the fear of leaving, losing, fear of change, multiple kinds of delusion. You start building deluded mental setup when you cognize Jagat is finite. If you cognize Jagat is infinite, again you are liberated.
ఎప్పుడైతే మనం జగత్తును కూడా
ultimate truth
అపరిమితంగానే భావిస్తామో అది మన
Jagat is
లిబరేషన్కి
infinite.
కారణమవుతుంది.
Next comes Jiva. Actually, if you spend little time, use your simple, straightforward logic, and you are seeking sincerely in a matured way, you can even cognize Ishvara is infinite, Jagat is infinite, but you can't cognize Jiva is also infinite. No, that is too much, because the self-doubt, self-denial, self-hatred, the self-doubt, self-hatred, self-denial, I call it STHD, just like ADHD, STHD, self-doubt, self-hatred, self-denial, because The STHT you carry is so deeply engraved in you that has become such a strong pattern in you. You strongly believe your jiva is finite. No. But the
స్వామీజీ ఏం చెప్తున్నారంటే, మనం ఎప్పుడైనా కొంత సమయం వెచ్చించి, కాసేపు కూర్చుని ఆలోచించగలిగితే, జీవ, ఈశ్వర, జగత్. ఈశ్వర, జగత్, జీవ. ఈ మూడిటి గురించి మనం కనుక ఆలోచించినప్పుడు మనకేమనిపిస్తుందంటే, మా ఈశ్వరుడు అపరిమితమైనటువంటి వాడు. అలానే జగత్తు కూడా అపరిమితంగానే ఉంది. కానీ జీవ, ఇండివిడ్యువల్ సోల్, మన ఆత్మని అపరిమితంగా అంగీకరించడానికి మన మనస్సు ఆర్ మన ఆలోచనలు ఒప్పుకోవు. దీనికి కారణం ఏమిటంటే, మనపై మనకి ఉండేటువంటి సెల్ఫ్ డౌట్, సెల్ఫ్ హేట్రెడ్, సెల్ఫ్ డినయల్. ఈ 3 స్వామీజీ చెప్తూ ఉంటారు. మనపై మనకు ఉండే సందేహం, మన ఆత్మ మీద, మన జీవుడి మీద మనకుండేటువంటి సందేహాలు, మన మీద మనకుండేటువంటి ఒక రకమైన ద్వేషం, మన మీద మనకు ఉండేటువంటి ఒక రకమైన తిరస్కార భావన. ఈ 3 జీవుణ్ణి అపరిమితంగా అంగీకరించటానికి మన మనస్సు ఒప్పుకోకపోవడానికి గల కారణాలు.
ultimate truth is your jiva is infinite.
కానీ అసలైన సత్యం ఏమిటంటే, జీవ కూడా అపరిమితమైనది. నేను మీకు వేలటువంటి శాస్త్ర ప్రమాణాలు ఇవ్వగలను. నా ప్రత్యక్షమైన అనుభవాల నుంచి, ప్రస్థానత్రయ నుంచి.
నైనం చిందంది శస్త్రాణి నైనం దహతి పావకః నచైనం క్లేదయంత్యాపో నశోషయతి మారుతః. భగవద్గీత సేస్.
భగవద్గీత నుంచి భగవాన్ స్వామీజీ చెప్తున్న శ్లోకం.
లిసన్.
వినండి. ఏమనంటే, ఈశ్వరుడు అక్షయం అయినటువంటి వాడు, అపరిమితమైనటువంటి వాడు. జగత్తు కూడా అక్షయమైనదే, ఇన్ఫైనైట్. జీవుడు కూడా అక్షయం, అపరిమితమైనటువంటి వాడు. ఈ 3 అక్షయమైనటువంటివి అని తెలుసుకోవడమే మోక్షం.
If you cognize jiva is finite, you fall into the delusions of various malas, anava, kanma, maya.
మీరు కనుక జీవుడు పరిమితి కలిగినటువంటి వాడు, అనేక రకమైన మలాస్లో మీరు పడిపోతారు.
సాతనుః కేన హేతునా రాగోపి సనిమిత్తత్వాత్ ప్రవృత్తః పురుషస్యతు. లార్డ్ సెడ్,
భగవాన్ ఏం చెప్పారంటే,
what is said as bhoktrutva is due to the primary cause mala, which is eternal. If it is said to be that desire or attachment exists in embodied soul, which is the reason the soul gets embodied, therefore it becomes the reason for its embodiment. Listen here. You need to understand this Kirana Agama deeply.
ఇక్కడ మీరు అర్థం చేసుకోవాలి కిరాణా ఆగమం నుంచి.
Whether you cognize Jiva is finite or Jagat is finite, the mala starts.
మీరు జీవుణ్ణి క్షయంగాను జగత్తుని క్షయంగాను ఆలోచించడం మొదలుపెట్టగానే మల అనేది మొదలవుతుంది. శ్రద్ధగా
Meditate on these truths I am revealing. Step by step. See, fortunately, Paramashiva's grace, due to Paramashiva's grace, I studied the Shastras in a traditional way.
స్వామీజీ చెప్తున్నారు, ఈశ్వర కృప వలన నేను శాస్త్రాలని చాలా సంప్రదాయమైన పద్ధతిలో నేర్చుకోగలిగాను, చదవగలిగాను.
In the Guru Shishya Parampara,
గురు శిష్య పరంపరలో
authentic Sampradaya way, I studied.
చాలా మౌలికమైన సంప్రదాయ పద్ధతిలో
It
నేను
has a very beautiful systematic way of
చదివాను.
removing the delusions and enlightening you.
అటువంటి పద్ధతిలో చదవటం వల్ల క్రమబద్ధంగా మనలో ఉన్నటువంటి తిరోభావ ధోరణిని ఈ శాస్త్రాలు ఒకటిగా మనలోంచి తీసివేయగలుగుతాయి.
So as per that system,
సో ఆ విధమైన పద్ధతిలో
tradition, the very methodology through which I received this Shastra Pramana and Atma Pramana, my own enlightenment experience, I'll reveal it now to all of you.
స్వామీజీ ఇప్పుడు ఆయన సంప్రదాయబద్ధమైన పద్ధతిలో శాస్త్ర ప్రమాణాల్ని, స్వామీజీ యొక్క ఆత్మ ప్రమాణాన్ని కలిపి ఇప్పుడు మనకు చెప్పబోతున్నారు.
Listen sincerely.
శ్రద్ధగా వినండి. ఈశ్వరుడు
is infinite,
అక్షయమైనటువంటి వాడు, అపరిమితమైనటువంటి వాడు.
Jagat is infinite,
జగత్తు కూడా అదే విధంగా అక్షయమైనది, అపరిమితమైనది.
Jiva is infinite,
జీవుడు కూడా అక్షయమైనటువంటి వాడే, అపరిమితమైనటువంటి వాడే.
Jiva is infinite because
జీవుడు ఎందుకు
anything
అపరిమితమైనటువంటి వాడంటే
cannot even seek infinite. If you are seeking something, at some point of your existence, that what you are seeking was part of you. Anything which you have not experienced, which was not part of you, you cannot seek. Be very clear, your very seeking shows that Jiva is not finite. Listen. Jiva feels suffocated when it cognizes itself finite, so and tries to break free from that suffocation, from that bondage, from that toxic feeling, because the infinity was, is, its original state as undercurrent. Infinity, you can't seek which is infinite unless your core, your foundation, your original state itself is infinite, was infinite. And the next you need to understand, if your jiva was infinite, it has to be infinite even now. And almost every tradition accepts that jiva manifested from Ishvara. The relationship varies. Advaita gives a different relationship between jiva and Ishvara. It says it is pure oneness. Dvaita gives a different relationship. No, it is complete two different entity. Visishtadvaita gives a different relationship. No. In the beginning, when you are in delusion, in Maya, under Maya, it is too separate, and when the Maya reduces, Maya loses its power over you, it becomes one. Various. Shuddhadvaita describes the relationship in a different way. Various Upanishads, Shastras describe the relationship in a different ways, but all of them agree. Jiva manifested from Ishvara. So understand, Ishvara is infinite. How can anything finite manifest from infinite? No. That is why the first verse of the first Upanishad, Ishavasya Upanishad, starts with Purnamata Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. This is a Shanti mantra of Ishavasya Upanishad. From Purna comes out the Purna, and Purna exists as Purna even after the Purna came out of Purna. So how can finite come out of infinite? No. Jagat is infinite even if you start logically understanding the known universe is less than 0.00000000001%. All known universe which you can know and which you can imagine. This is what is the conclusion by the modern day scientists. I can give you 100 reference. The known universe and the universe you can imagine, even with your quantum physics theories of parallel universes, multiverses, with all of these theories, whatever you can perceive or imagine, all of it put together is less than 0.000000001%. Anoraniyan magato mahiyan jivas sada shakti madassa eva nityam vatto mukta iva pratitah swatmanam nyatva shivatam rachet. Jiva is subtler than the Atman atom, greater than the great, ever the embodiment of Shakti. Through it appears, though it appears to be eternally bound, by ignorance it is liberated, knowing its true self, which is Akshaya, Akshaya, which is its Shivahood. The Sarvajnanottara Agamas, Mokshapada, 5th canto, 7th verse. It says, knowing that it's Shivahood, Shivadam, Jnatva Shivadam Vrajet, knowing its Akshayatva, infinite, knowing itself as infinite, it is liberated. Listen. Jagat, which you can perceive, imagine, all put together, is only less than 0.0000001% of the actual Jagat exists. So it is literally infinite. If you even read Shastras, or even if you don't believe in Shastras, just read some of the scientists' references. I'll give you some references now. All the stars, planets, galaxies that can be seen today make up to just 4% of the universe. The other 96% is made of stuff astronomers can't see, detect, or even comprehend. These mysterious substances are called dark energy or dark matter. Astronomers infer their existence based on their gravitational influence on what little bits of the universe can be seen. But the dark matter and the energy themselves continue to delude all detection. Overwhelming majority of the universe is, who knows, explains the science writer Richard Panek, who spoke about these oddities of the universe, of our universe, in his lecture in city of New York. It's unknown for now and possibly forever. That is what is scientists are repeatedly saying. You can just Google and see how big the universe, how big is the universe, and you can, even if you don't believe the Shastras, read what scientists are saying about the universe. It is infinite. Jagat is infinite. Listen, when you start cognizing Jagat is infinite, all your fears about death will just disappear, dissolve. It will become irrelevant. You will not have the greed to exploit Jagat and quickly finish enjoying. That stress generated by the greed will dissolve the moment you know Jagat is infinite. same way, when you know Jiva is infinite, your fear that you need to finish enjoying everything within this one life will disappear. This fear and greed generates the violence to exploit further your interest at any cost. Asura means who furthers his existence and his interest and his life at any cost.